The Churning Challenge at Richland Center, part of Churning Dirt, will be on this Sunday, July 24th, starting at 9 a.m. If you're not registered, please show up. We made the course here today, so here's a little sample. You'll start by running down the grass, and your first challenge will be going through a little muddy tire pile here. So athletically get through all of those. We'll be filling that full of water. You'll head back through here. There's a little bit more water down here, which will get mucky as we start going. You'll go up the first hill here, which we use for the tough trucks at our October event, and there's a nice slip and slide with a little bit of soap on it. Head through here. You'll follow right along this tough course. The vehicles do this, but you'll be running. Temperature's supposed to be nice on Sunday, a little bit cool in the morning. It's a little better than it's been. Head some more moguls here. You go over the mogul. You'll have to climb under the fence, over the mogul, and under the fence, and then right here through the little dry part here through the grass. We have another tire pile here. This one's a little bit longer, so check your talents and see how quickly you can get through those tires. Finish on the grass here. You'll take a quick 180 where you'll go and right back down in the grass. As you head down through the grass here, up ahead is going to be our thick mud hole. We use this for our mud bog in October. Rob Wanless came. You'll be digging that out. We have about knee-deep mud on the left. You'll have some telephone poles on your first pass to try to balance, see if you can make it before you fall in the mud. Whoa, look at that. Up over those hay bales. We've got a couple of round bales, courtesy of Troxel. And then here we'll go ahead and hit the woods here. We sped it up a little bit because this is a longer part of the course. For the kids, they'll skip the woods here, actually. They'll head off to the right before the woods. We'll have a little sack race there, and then they'll join without going through the river. We recommend as you go through the woods here, you go under all the obstacles, not over. Some of these dead sticks are fragile. We don't need you breaking anything and falling onto the ground. As you head through here, remember this is an obstacle course, so you do not necessarily want to be running your absolute fastest. This is not a marathon on the streets, so watch your footing. We don't want any broken ankles or twisted ankles. You'll head through here, climbing up and under trees. There's under another one here. Here you can see the guys going under one there. And what's coming up here up ahead is once we get through the woods, we'll go ahead and right on into the Pine River and then up the creek right back into the fairgrounds. The plan is that this will be a 2-lap race that'll get it just shy of a 5K. If you want a little bit more challenge, feel free to go ahead and do 3 laps. Everybody here is registered. We're here to have fun, and hopefully everybody enjoys themselves. Hopefully everybody's come earlier in the day, or earlier in the weekend, I should say, and enjoyed Churning Dirt. We got the full carnival set up, wristband specials on Thursday, Friday, and on Sunday. So after the mud run, we ask you maybe not to use the fairground shower so we don't get them all muddy, but we'll have hoses and water trucks to get you cleaned off to some degree. And if you want to use the shower facilities after you're somewhat clean, that'd be good. And there's our plunge right on into the river. So you'll head on up the river. We will have lifeguards for you. Brian McCarville and Tony and the family will be there. We will have a rope up here because there is a deep spot coming up ahead. It's about 4 feet deep, so if you got to swim a little bit, or you can grab the rope and pull yourself along. If you have any trouble, we got lifeguards with flotations to give you a hand. As you head on up here, you'll see the markings there throughout the whole course. We do have caution tape marking there, but we'll also have track crew all the way along to kind of tell you where to go to make sure you don't get lost and give you a hand if you get stuck in the mud, if you have trouble. As you come up here, you see all the caution tape there because you're about to leave the wonderful Pine River, and we'll plunge kind of into the creek here. Now, the creek's going to be a fun part of this race because we left all the natural sticks, logs, trees, etc. in there. Again, the best option is to try to go underneath most of them. Some of them you may need to go over. Probably want to check your footing before you go ahead and do that. As you can see, there's that deep spot there. I think that's Hayden Reisner there going for a little swim. And here, a little bit of a stick there. Yep, well, he's just going to swim it. It's not too deep there, but he chose to swim. So here's the smaller creek. This water here is only a couple feet deep, so you're going to get pretty muddy coming through here. If you got troubles and you got stuff in here, go ahead and go up on the bank if you need to. But we like to try to stay in the river as much as possible to protect the riverbank. Again, we didn't mention this earlier, but we do recommend everybody's wearing shoes. Obviously, you're going through some natural obstacles. There's trees, there's sticks, etc. We don't need any cuts or injuries, so hope you got a pair of shoes that maybe you're not too fond of, and you're probably going to leave here in one of the dumpsters here at the fairgrounds. So you can see a little bit of cover here as we're going through the woods. Gets a little bit dark, no big deal. Yep, they're showing off. They're enjoying the race. Here's a spot a little bit thick there, so they're crawling under. So this is a part that they, when they went and filmed this, they did not do the mud part because we don't have the mud out. We didn't get all the water out there yet. So they're still pretty clean, especially coming through the river. It is a little warm there on Sunday as we get closer to 11 o'clock or noon. You know, plunging in the Pine River, that'll cool you down nice. So there's some other benefits of hopping in the Pine River. You can see they're getting a little bit dirty. Oh, found that was a nice little find there. Found a little tennis ball. We should probably put some prizes in there. Nah, we'll wait till the end to give you a couple of prizes. So you see they're going to come right up here, and you're coming almost right up to the fairgrounds here. Well, they're all on the fairgrounds, but you're going to come up right by the horse arena there. So as they finish up this course here, took a look up. We had the drone flying. I think they were trying to take a little peek at the drone. You're going to climb right on up here, and then we'll come right on up here. We got the drone flying here again. So we're right through here, and you can do a little army crawl. So we got some fences here. You have to get pretty low here, and you'll crawl right across this and get a little grass stain. Then we're going to just do a little bit of a run. So as we head straight down here, you're going to head right between the two little horse arenas here. Drone got a little out of cattywampus there, but you'll probably be running this a little bit faster. And as you head right on down here, we'll head right on past the cattle barn there and right past that red semi there. And this is going to squeeze, so that we're going to fill that with water, and then up over that squeeze, you have to squeeze underneath. We'll fill that with water, so you got to squeeze between the thing, and then right through the mud hole there. And you'll run all the way back, and there's the beginning again for one more lap.